the night and light on us legends and face this time without you, dear. Yeah, my darling, tear it up and burn it down, then meet me in the afterlife.
Good morning, good morning, good morning, Night City! Hello, Elaine. How are you today, my love? Uh-oh, what happened to SiriBot? Have I lost SiriBot? Oh, I'm gonna have to look that up after stream. How's your day going so far, Elaine? Oh, I'm so happy to have you here. Therapy this morning, nice. I'm waiting for my call back from the mental health.
Please save the game.
Wolfie Kohaku. Good morning, my love. Hey, Wolfie, do you know what SiriBot is? It's a moderator bot. SERY. Good morning, Jenwa, the queen of chat. Jen, you know what SiriBot is, right? SERY_BOT. Usually SiriBot comes in first thing, first comment, as soon as I start the stream, SiriBot's here. Oh. And I'm wondering if something happened, if they shut down, or because it was just a private person, you know, it was like, here, have a free. Oh, Elaine had a comment. Therapist got to see how my demeanor changes when I have to deal with someone who causes me a lot of issues at home. Uh-oh. It drained the life for me, and that felt so validating. Booyah. Look, when my housemate, I lived with a married couple for like 13 years. And when she showed me, because she was doing a lot of therapeutic recovery, and was, thank you, Wolfie. Oh, I'm so sorry. What the hell? If they got suspended from Twitch, I might not want SiriBot anymore. I'm gonna have to look that up. Unless you have the story in front of you and can tell me what's going on. Anyway, if y'all look in the Discord under food, you'll see why I was running late today. No apologies. Yeah, it takes a minute to get suspended from Twitch unless you have massive tits or you're a 20-something white boy with a trust fund. And parents who invest in companies like Twitch and Amazon. So that is the pork tenderloin that I told you about yesterday that was marinated in salt, honey, brown sugar, a little bit of mustard powder, and some granulated garlic. Mass flagging? No. You watch. It's probably somebody like, they're persecuting the Christians. Because we are so persecuted, we're not allowed to do any Christian stuff ever. Like, no, you're allowed to do it. You're not allowed to do it to me. Fuck off. Sorry, recovering Christians are the worst. It's like recovering smokers. Can't be anywhere near cigarette smoke anymore. I could for a long time, for like 7-8 years after I quit. Then it just was like, nope. Anyway, I ran those. I was like, I don't want to do searing on the stovetop. I just cleaned the range yesterday. And I only do that once a month. because I don't cook with oil very often. You know, it's just like a little half teaspoon of butter for my egg, maybe. But I don't fry things. Um, and I was like, can I just do them in the air fryer? Because I had done some air fryer corn on the cob last night to have with my uh, little chicken soft tacos with that beautiful Spanish seasoning. And I was like, oh, I put the Spanish seasoning on the corn on the cob, and the rack for the air fryer still has a bunch of that seasoning on it. So yeah, we'll just pat these little tenderloin pieces dry, throw them in the air fryer, 400 for 10 minutes, drop the temperature to like 300, pull them out, flip them over, a little bit of peanut oil just to make sure that they don't stick. And yeah, had them in there for another, oh, I think it was probably 6 minutes when I got to temping them, and they were so close. I just like shoved the drawer back in and turned the air fryer off for another 2 minutes. But when I pulled them out, they were all perfectly 143. They're absolutely gorgeous, and they're so soft they were actually a little difficult to flip over. I couldn't exactly grab them very well. So anyway, for those of you who aren't on the Discord, hey, somebody test that link, see if it's dead yet. It might be dead. I need to refill my water. I'm already through my water. Hang on, I'm not gone. I'm not gone yet. Link invalid. I really hate fixing the Discord link. I don't. Do I really just want to put one on there that expires never? Because you can do that. Here, we'll just make it expire never. I have only had one person cause issues in the Discord, and that was somebody I actually knew personally, and I booted them. Okay. Close that. We'll close that. We'll open up stream elements because we have to go through the whole rigmarole because Grandma does not know how to change chat commands in the chat. I understand there is a way to do it. All right. Click save. All right. That looks like a new link, so we should be good. And it is not only valid during the stream. I just put that up there in case like somebody's watching a VOD or something like that. Look, y'all, let's just be real. You know I'm Gen X. And I'm from the generation who already knew don't ever click a link in your email while our parents were doing it. Yeah, I think Gen X probably is the most paranoid about computer stuff. Just because a lot of our generation were some of the original hackers. Like I had a guy in my computer science class in high school who hacked the main admin computer, the server for the district, and was changing the grades of some of his friends on the sneak. That was hilarious. So, anyway. Yeah, we are going to play some Cyberpunk today, but, if you're new here, you might not realize that the social interaction with chat is a whole lot of what I love about streaming. I mean, everybody has their own flavor and their own brand identity, and this place, it's a pillow and blanket fort. You're at grandma's. You can tell grandma all the cool things you're doing. Um oh wait, Wolfie said people have found an exploit where you make fake bots to promo people you want banned. Oh my god. There are two things that I will really, I think, maybe never be able to get my head around. And I think they are both up in there in the you don't deserve forgiveness for this. And the top one is hate, and the next one down is deliberate cruelty. And I get that from Tennessee Williams' Streetcar Named Desire. Blanche Dubois has a whole speech. Look that up sometime. Vivian Lee was amazing as Blanche in the film. Vivian Lee, let's just say it. Vivian Lee. I went through a whole thing when I was living in the UK, because there were only like 3 TV channels and a whole bunch of like good radio programs and things like that. But I got into reading biographies, and I read Vivian Lee and Betty Davis, 2 different biographies on Eva Peron, because she was fascinating. But they used to call her, what was it? The Sainted Whore or something like that? Streetcar Named Desire from The Simpsons. Yes. Stella! Stella's not even the main character. Yeah, Tennessee Williams stuff is really dark. I mean, what are you going to expect from a young gay man from the South writing these traumatized characters? I mean, Cat on a Hot Tin Roof, the character of Brick. Oh my god. And there's two more amazing performances with Paul Newman and Elizabeth Taylor. Elizabeth Taylor with her line, "Sister woman with her no-neck monsters, fat little heads set on their fat little bodies, you can't even wring their necks." God. Like, she fucking hated those children. And then another one where Maggie and Brick, the main couple in the play, are just, they treat each other like scratching posts, right? This is the relationship. And Brick has an injured leg, so he has a crutch. And Maggie says something, and he just like reaches for her and loses his footing just as one of the kids opens the door or walks by the door of their room and says, "Uncle Brick, what are you doing on the floor?" And he says, "I was trying to kill your Aunt Maggie. Apparently I failed." Some of the most awesome shit. We actually did Glass Menagerie when I was in high school. We did a lot of good stuff. We did 1984. We did Whose Life Is It Anyway? You want to know how my foundation was poured to actually become a progressive? Long before I realized that's what I was. I was a progressive, kind of cosplaying as a conservative because God and shit. Yeah, we're gonna play a game. There's other people playing the game, so if anybody has a problem, There isn't even a door on the pillow and blanket for it. Just tootle on. Tootle on. But yeah, Whose Life Is It Anyway is the... I think the movie was Mary Tyler Moore. And it went back and forth in different iterations of whether or not the main character was a male or female presenting character. Because that's one of those shows that works both ways. It's about someone who has been fully paralyzed and is trying to arrange for euthanasia. And that's the whole, like, pushback of whose life is it? It's not fair that if this is something I wanted to take into my own hands, I couldn't even do that because my fucking hands don't work along with everything else below my chin. So, yeah. Things like that. Like I say, in 1984, we did Man of La Mancha, which was the huge musical production. We actually rented costumes from Ruby's in New York. That was massive. I mean, when I say I was a theater kid, I was a fucking theater kid. Like, I was the stage manager for Man of La Mancha, and I remember being in there till like 11 o'clock, midnight, working on sets. And the janitor would come by and lean in the door and jingle his keys at me. So I knew it was time to leave. I lived walking distance from the high school. But that was also while my mother was dying or had recently passed. I can't quite remember a lot of the timeline in that period. But anyway, yeah, lots and lots of excellent shows. I should probably pull out those photos because we did a lot of other really good stuff too. All right. Would you like to play a game? I'm going to let it go past the splash screens again. And hopefully we don't get that stupid slowdown. I should fix the fan now so it's blowing on the computer. I also raised the gaming computer up on two little pieces of 2x4 because it has a ventilation system on the bottom of the case as well. And I thought, well, let's go ahead and pull that up off the plywood. All right. Just give it a minute. All right.
Officer down, so I guess you're all screwed.
Hang on a sec. I know you don't have the game screen. You also don't have game sound, so. Neener, you got nothing. All right. Hey, there it is. I realized I'm missing a car with this character, and I got it with the Male V Nomad. And I thought Female Street Kid had it, but she doesn't, so we might have to go do a Padre gig today. Now you guys keep me posted on the, Oh, yeah, this is where we ended up yesterday. Yeah, so I need to keep my eyes peeled for the Jake Estevez gig. The Jake Estevez...
I'm Arif Iqbal, and you're watching
Estevez gig will, if when I complete that, will open up Sex on Wheels. And I want that car. Yes, I was the little girl who was the pony girl, the horsey girl, and also the Matchbox cars. Because if it ran on horsepower and it was beautiful, I was all about it. I hope you're all having a lovely day, whatever you're doing. Happy Monday. When we get to our first break, I'm going to take a little extra time and go and put the tenderloins in a container to put them in the fridge. I don't want them to dry out, but I want them to cool off. It's interesting. The Arasaka poster is very militarized. I mean, I know they do a lot of military stuff. Just kind of don't think of Arasaka as, oh, it's 06 and this is the 6th Street Gang. Hey, 6th Street, how you doing? Oh. I might have run and gunned this last time I did it.
The America I fought for.
See, my friendos, this is what we refer to as a camo-sexual. It's not just ammo-sexual. You would not be allowed to wear those boots in uniform anyway, sir or madam. Hey, Vasquez, anybody ever mistake you for a man? No. Anybody ever mistake you for one? Elaine, I'm so happy for you with that therapy breakthrough. That is such an important thing when somebody, they're not contradicting you, but they're also not affirming that what you're saying, oh, I'm on a kill mission? I better look at this. What am I doing? I thought I was just computer with a virus. Oh, he said, oh, that's right. He said, if you happen to find Lucius Thuran, do me a favor and make his ass disappear. Well, I think there's 2 ways to do that, thankfully. So, oh, and also, hey guys. Happy Pride. Everybody's on the rainbow. That's the thing. Pride is totally inclusive. You can be straight and celebrate Pride. You can be gay and celebrate Pride. It's the other people who are like, oh my God, I hate it so much. Other people are enjoying their lives and validating their lived experiences, and it just makes me sad. It's like, would you kindly go put yourself in a cardboard box and leave the rest of the world alone? It's something I had explained before and had described, but it hasn't been seen. It's a wonderful feeling. Yes. I've known a lot of people who have different therapeutic needs and trauma experiences that, like I say, it doesn't have to be somebody contradicting you or invalidating you. It's not like they validate you or they invalidate you. There is a neutral stance in the middle of it that says, you've been heard. And when you, well, I was saying earlier, when you look up, there's a whole page. Do I have the bookmark for it? I do. I can probably just drop this link in chat. That's the wrong computer. Don't use that. Okay, invalid is correct. There's going to be 2 links here that I'm going to pop in so that you don't have to search them both. But these are important things to be aware of, and I feel like there's a whole lot that gets ignored linguistically. But I don't know that I have ever seen a breakdown of invalidating and validating behaviors and language that was so easy to digest, but still was very salient and to the point. So if you have access, I don't know if those are access blocked or anything. Let me know if you can't get through on them. But it's sometimes you don't realize that you use invalidating language just casually because we get trained into it so hard. What do I have loaded up here? Can I have just knife? Oh, I gotta get rid of some stuff. Knife, Skippy. I like it. Okay, this is a hostile area. Oh, I remember this. Ah, yes, I remember it well. Is there a drone up here somewhere? I don't remember. Ah, no, there's a sniper. Right in there. Heh.
Come on out, shitballs.
Why is it not doing these in order? That pisses me off. You're just gonna leave your dead friend right there like that? Awesome. Yeah, we don't have to kill everybody, but man, that knife makes it so easy. Did you see the amount of damage it did? Neurotoxin knife for the win, baby. But there's loot in there.
What was that?
I don't know, what was that? What do you suppose that was? This music is gonna get to be a bit much for me. All right. I have to remember that I get bonuses for uploading hacks through cameras. And I am not taking advantage of that. Oh, yeah. Man, you know, all these people telling me memory wipe is like the best thing. Look at this shit. I can never use it. And I hate it because Sonic Shock, if you look at Sonic Shock on the right, if you upload it to an enemy already affected by memory wipe and reboot optics, it will cause them to lose consciousness. But I never get to do that. Do I? No, because Dummy's gonna dumb. Are you just a regular worker? Oh, okay. I was like, why are you not outlined in red? Well, maybe we should practice some camera hacking. Yeah. I could probably also take some ram jolt. Oh, I only get +2. Whatever, I'm taking it. I don't know, we'll just have a little snack before we get into it. Alright. Figure out how we want to do this. I kind of have a sense now of who's where. Time to clear out. From Lau McClintock. Ryder, the NCPD just announced that your street has been put on red alert. There's some kind of shootout. Pack whatever you can't live with and come to mine before 6th Street pays you a visit. If things get really dicey, I can call you a Delamain. Let me know. Stay sharp. Yeah, I think I get spoiled because my first V was like full bore Tetratronic Rippler Netrunner. And I just had a gun in case I needed it. But I hacked everyone. Now, do I want to turn off the cameras completely, actually? Do I want to do that? Or do I want to try to... Okay, I see this. He's out all by himself. If I had a couple of them in a group, I think this is the sniper across the street from me. Yeah, these guys aren't close enough for me to use contagion or anything effectively like that. So, just turn it off. Thanks. Oh, that's right here. Oh. My name is spelled D-Z-E-N-G for fuck's sake. I've never seen this shard. What's it say? This is from Ruth. I'll be honest, I didn't want to write this book, but they paid me, so here it is. Well, actually, it was written by a ghostwriter. Hey, Jake. God damn it, the Twitch is here. Streaming on Twitch while I'm twitching. Just kidding. I haven't lost all my self-respect. Not yet. So, who even reads books nowadays? I thought people only bought them to decorate their apartments. At least that's what I do. By the way, wouldn't it be better to just get rid of shelves altogether? Something to think about. So where was I? Oh, right. So the publisher told me that they want to publish my autobiography, and do I have any questions? Of course, I asked them if I could swear like the drunken sailor I am, and they said, sure, we'll see. Shit, fuck, cunt-licking asshole. Hey, it works. Now that that's over with, let's move on. You might have seen me on TV, where I host a satirical show called Info Flash. It's a pretty sweet gig. Once a week, I get to read smarmy jokes off a teleprompter written by our interns. Smarmy means sickly sweet, by the way. And they pay me more than you make in a year. Isn't capitalism fabulous? All right, but how did I get here, you ask? Simple. One of my dad's colleagues was a showrunner at N54 News, and suddenly I found myself going around with a coffee pot. Refills, anyone? It was all unpaid, of course. That's how we keep the pores out of corporate gigs and banking gigs and all that, unpaid internships. Apart from that, there wasn't much to do, so you could usually find me out back, taking one of my 100 or so daily smoke breaks. For some reason, people thought I was funny. Somehow the shit that came out of my mouth made grown men cry with laughter. So they plopped me down in front of a camera and I just kind of winged it from there. How do you get to where I am? Well, you can't, because your dad doesn't have a showrunner friend at N54. And it's not like they're gonna pluck some rando off the street. Don't you know people like me aren't supposed to rub shoulders with bottom feeders like you? Oh, and did I already mention that capitalism is fabulous? I think Ruth might be one of my new all-time favorite characters. Okay. Welcome to Night City, a day in the light. Could you just go? Where's my target? Minimap just gave up on me. Minimap's like, I don't know where the fuck she is. Yeah, that's my sniper boy right there. That's not who I thought it was. He's not wearing the right hat. See, this is what I love about my... I can't get that. I only have one ability point. I don't think I want any of that. Oh yeah, double jump. Love you, double jump. You're my favorite. Getting a lot of components to upgrade with, though, and I honestly can't hate that at all. Okay. I was just up there. I don't need to be up there.
Huh?
No. I hate that shit. I fucking hate that shit.
Die already!
I thought I was crouched because of the way the knife was pointing. Thankfully, CDPR decided to do the opposite of Dishonored. And when you're crouched, your knife is pointing straight away from you. And when you're standing up straight, your knife is pointed crosswise. The exact opposite of Dishonored. Thank you so much. Thank you. I mean, I could just Skippy them all. Right? Skippy needs 50 takedowns. And I don't know how to check that. I don't even know if you can check. See... On the right-hand side, bottom of the screen. See my body posture? Crouched. Knife straight. Standing? Crouched. Now, we've played enough Dishonored and Dishonored 2 that you know. That's some good loot over there. Okay, we've got one sweet baby, I thought, in here. Oh, there he is. Oh, shit. Dude nearly saw me. We'll just choke out everybody we can for now. Just experimenting with things. Alright. Probably can't do it. Nope. Why, V? Sometimes V just... Dude. Let me just make sure I only have one point. Yeah, I only have one attribute point. Alright, we're gonna miss some loot, I guess. Canceling our services. Dear Ryder Kent, due to heightened gang activity... Oh, we're like 5 minutes from an ad. In your neighborhood, All Foods Delivery is canceling its services to your area. You may collect your goods at any of our stores. Any subsequent orders made from your current address will not be accepted. In the future, please consider changing your place of residence. We wish you a pleasant weekend, AFD team. Okay, I need to put my pork tenderloins away. So we're going to pause. I probably could save. Let's do a save. So we've only murderlated one person so far in this gig. And it's not a big deal, and I honestly don't think there's any gameplay reward, but I need to see for myself. That's why I did all the dope monk shit early on. Okay. Also, actually, real quick, baby, real quick, I need to see that you did not do... Oh, I'm never going to remember what that stupid gig was called. Maybe I will. Jacob Lamb. Dear CDPR, please let me sort my completed stuff. Oh, wow, I already did that one too. All right. Okay. Well, I know how to do it. I know where it is. Yeah, I see. I see. Thank you, sir. I'm in love with my car. Wait. Job complete. Did I just never go get Sex on Wheels? What? Oh, no, I'm in love with my car is the, No. Never mind. All right. Here we go. Did we save that? We did. I'm going to go over here, and I'm going to give you a break screen, because every 45 or 50 minutes of stream, we stop, take a 2.5-minute break, and give everybody a chance to stand up, stretch a little bit, refill your hydration vessel of choice, and it's a good reminder to me to not be sitting down all day, because my back will hurt terribly. Because I don't always use the right posture when I'm sitting down. And it is a good reminder. Check your posture. All right. I will see you all. I'm going to hit the buttons, and I will see you all in 2.5 minutes, possibly a little more if it takes me extra to put the tenderloin in the fridge. Okay, here you go. Have some nice music. And enjoy my photos of Night City.
We sail in the city and drown under the neon lights. Running away, I want to stay in your smile because if I can tell the world, it's my desire stays. If that's the price that we have to pay, when you're within my reach, when I can never stay honest, living when we're single lives every day. One last kiss before the bliss, 'cause I would rather plunge and trace the night and let out our legends and face this time without you, dear. Yeah, my darling, tear it up and burn it down, then meet me in the afterlife. I look and see you right there in the corner of this empty bar, across the space hanging between us two. You smile a little as you catch my eye across the room, across the stage, standing in front of you. If I can tell the world, it's my desire stays. If that's the price that we have to pay, when you're within my reach, when I can never stay honest, living when we're single lives every day. One last kiss before the bliss, 'cause I would rather plunge and trace the night and let out our legends and face this time without you, dear. Yeah, my darling, tear it up and burn it down and meet me in the afterlife. Light up, strike up the match and burn down. All of the walls of the light, set fire, becoming the spirits of race before the bliss, 'cause I would rather plunge and twist the night and light on us legends and face this time without you, dear. Yeah, my darling, tear it up and burn it down, then meet me in the afterlife. Right in the edge of this town in the smoky haze and dimming lights, flying away, I want to stay with you. We sail in the city and drown under the neon lights. Running away, I want to stay in your smile because if I can tell the world, it's my desire stays. If that's the price that we have to pay, when you're within my reach, when I can never stay honest, living when we're single lives every day. One last kiss before the bliss, 'cause I would rather plunge and chase the night and let out our legends and face this time without you, dear. Yeah, my darling, tear it up and burn it down, then meet me in the afterlife. I look and see you right there in the corner of this empty bar, across the space hanging between us two. You smile a little as you catch my eye across the room, across the stage, standing in front of you. If I can tell the world, it's my desire stays. If that's the price that we have to pay, when you're within my reach, when I can never stay honest, living when we're single lives every day. One last kiss before the bliss, 'cause I would rather plunge and twist the night and let out our legends and face this time without you, dear. Yeah, my darling, tear it up and burn it down, then meet me in the afterlife. Light up, strike up the match and burn down. All of the walls of the light, set fire, becoming the spirits of race before the bliss, 'cause I would rather plunge and twist the night and light on us legends and face this time without you. you, dear. Yeah, my darling, tear it up and burn it down, then meet me in the afterlife.
Hello, I have returned to you. Except that I still had to finish refilling my water. Okay, we got everything done. That tenderloin is so soft. I'm telling you. Salt, honey. I'm trying to remember if I added any cider vinegar or malt vinegar to the brine, and I don't remember. Because I kind of go to 5 different recipes. I'll look in my America's Test Kitchen cookbooks first. If I have a bunch of their cookbooks, and I have a whole 1.5-foot high stack of magazines because I subscribed to them. In fact, that was something my dad got me started on with Cooks Illustrated. I'm telling you, my dad's the reason I cook the way I do. I should send him more pictures of my food. I never do that. So hi, everybody. Okay, here we are. And if you can hear the sound of my voice while I sniffle, you have tuned into Grandma Plays a Game. Bam, 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 bam. I'm Grandma. This is my channel where I play games. And hopefully this is a place you can drop by, hang out in the pillow and blanket fort, nibble on some cookies while I screw up your favorite games, and then you feel like a much better player. Although, not going to go well for you if I'm over here playing better than you. In which case, get good, scrub. Okay. Hey. All right, so where is my target? Up there. You don't see nothing. Oh, so I did need to do this. V, just jump. Don't you be doing your Emily bullshit on me. Alright. I don't know, we'll take the spray paint, why not? I like doing stealthy routes whenever possible. This is actually... Wait a minute. Now the minimap says it's down below me. Is it up above me or down below me, minimap? Fucking grieving me now. I thought that's where we just were. No? No. Apparently not. We have a whole minute before this young man gets full up. Okay. Wow, they really set up a little thing here. You got this guy on the right, the camera in the center, and this guy on the left. Soya shall conquistador. F5. Do any of us use right posture, Grandma? Oh, stop twitching, please. This thing called posture is just a myth, so Big Lumbar can sell their expensive chairs. Oh, I wish I could agree with that. I, however, cannot. There's actually a whole thing when I was in the military, sitting at attention is actually a thing. And they teach you physically how to do it. No joke. And if you don't do it properly, you're getting dinged. You're so sleepy. Take a little nap. Grandma coming by, putting all the enemies down for their naps. Hi, Boo. You too. Everybody lay down. Okay, gotta remember to take your loot, though. Tier 1 components? I'ma shoot you. Just for wasting my time. Do you play in Cyberpunk? Of course you do. Exercise those chops. I was thinking today that I really kind of... I've struggled so hard on, like, where am I gonna go from here? There's never gonna be a time, I think, when I can compete streamer-wise with the big trust fund baby folks who've been... They're 25 and they've been streaming for 10 years and they have 6,000 people in their audience because they either talk about how terrible women are or they are women and have massive fat bags on their rib cages. So what I have is I have the ability to be very funny. And I used to do, like, comedy essays and things like that just for my own enjoyment. And I was thinking back to the 70s on Saturday Night Live and Emily Latella. I thought, oh God, that might actually be funny to lean into the whole grandma thing. You know, she had a whole thing about, I don't understand all the problem with violins on TV. We need more classical music on television. My rib cage plump pillows bring all the boys to the yard. And he says is better than yours. Silver spoon, fat bags. Yeah. I don't blame anybody for... Make your money however you're going to make your money. I just get tired of the people who get... that whole, like, Ruth Zing was talking about. The whole, like... leg up, because it really, really, really does come down to who you know. Who you know. Who you, and I hate the word, but who you network with. All of that. Okay. So, I need to go see this one. I don't know where Lucius is. Where's Luscious? Am I just leaving loot all over the place? What? Oh. Wait, there's loot out on the balcony out there. I need to go get that. We will not be leaving until I have looted the shit out of this place. Anyway, it's stuff like that. And then Jane Curtin's character would come in. We're all in danger, my love. It's so funny that that is your... that is the Genoa soundbite. May I please to have... all the... loot. Thank you. Okay, I need to... Oh, that was fortunate, because that was a long drop to death down there. Woo! Hooey! Alright. Where's this blue X at? Oh, over here.
Intracranial pressure is stable. Heart rate 2. Alarm's still strung tight. Punch in. Any lights start flashing, I'm jacking.
It's just this one guy? I know this may be a little contentious to say, but if you are a young female presenting streamer with a lot of, let's say, external beauty, you may get a little more attention from the big boy. Yeah. Because he seems to like the streamers who put a lot, I wouldn't call that effort, but... Well, and if you look at a lot of these guys who basically don't have intimacy partners so much as they have women who are willing to recreate themselves as living blow-up dolls. I mean, when I look at these women... That was a lot. He really took a whole minute to go I mean, it's not easy to choke a person out. Don't let the movies and TV fool you. Softcore streamers. Well, and that's the thing, because sex sells. We're not going to get away from that. As human creatures, Homo sapiens sapien on this planet, sex is always going to attract people's attention. Even if it's just them using the sounds. Like a lot of times when you're walking around this game, you'll hear that one advertisement that has a woman who sounds like she's in the throes of ecstasy. Cargo just left the factory on San Amaro Street. Oh, maybe not. I think that might be the gig we just did. Drones. Got the drones. The city is ours now. Loose. Chum. I appreciate your gusto and all, but aren't you taking this a little too far? 4 Militech drones is sweet, but we're not going to win any wars. You don't get it, Rob. These drones aren't sold on the open market. They're internal dev kits, so to speak. The code isn't cached. So using machine-readable format, I can get to the source code, which will make hacking a stroll in the park. Now, in English, this drone is a key to that. If all goes well, will open us the door, translated, to every drone of this type in the city. Now, do you get it? All of them. So no, I'm not taking this too far. When I'm done, the city will be ours. Big boy Clancy at the top of Twitch. Oh no, I was talking about Big Daddy Bezos. Yeah, she has vast tracts of land, son. It doesn't matter. I mean... There are 2 reasons that you're always going to find things on the internet that open up a drone in factory mode, disconnect the red plug, press on and connect buttons simultaneously, hold for 10 seconds. In the command prompt, write restore fact. Restore factory settings. Is there a drone in here? Is there a drone in here? Can I have it? Can I have a drone? The Thornton Owner's Manual. No, I don't really want that. Don't care about that. It's not giving me any stuff, but dominantly the reason you're always going to see scantily clad women, or why there's always going to be a sensationalism about women's bodies is because it's a dominance thing, y'all. I mean, it's a we do it to remind you that we can and you can't stop us. Okay? I want you to hear it that way. We do this, right? It's what bullies do. We do this because we can, and you can't stop us. You're never going to stop us. Man, we just gonna leave that recruit plugged in? Where the fuck is Lucius anyway? One of these assholes Lucius? Where's Lucius? I mean, believe me, if there were a matriarchy that had the same power as the patriarchy, I don't doubt that it would be commonplace to have images of male genitalia, like, not that we would want that everywhere, but, you know, I mean, I hate to say, like, big balls equals big boobs. Where's Lucius? Did we get everybody up here? I feel like we didn't run into him at all. And I know I've done this before. I know he's in here. It's entirely possible that I kill him by accident. Oh, there he is. He's right there. But there would be a way. It's a dehumanization where women get reduced to how you look. You know, that there's things out there that said I had to ask permission to age gracefully, kind of a thing of the idea that youth equates to sexual viability. I'm constantly amazed at the number of men who are like teenage girls. You go, what is the actual appeal to that? She's not going to be a better lover. She's going to be a less demanding lover. But she's effectively just going to be a sex toy. Because at that age, there is no agency. The way that some of them treat their audience. Oh my God, Amaranth. Sorry, I'm going to call you out. Whatever. You're gross. Seeing people as just numbers. Yeah. You're trading your sex for money. And men don't have to do that. Interact with their community when they aren't being paid. Hey, guess that explains why you're here. I need to look up Lucius Thorm real quick in the wiki because I took him down before I talked to him, and I thought there was a chance to dialogue with this guy. Okay, hacking the hacker. Oh no, maybe not. He has several laptops. There's all the messages. Yeah, no, I guess you don't get multiple options. But again, I used to also be on camera, and I used to also occasionally make sure that my camera captured everything above the sternum. Oh, and the guys who will send people to gambling sites, or who will create gambling sites, even better, create gambling sites or loot box sites or things like that, and knowingly send people who should not, because gambling is also addictive. One of the things you find about Western predatory capitalism is that it will shamelessly abuse addicts. And when it is able to, it will curate a culture where addiction is likely 1489 damage on one hit. Hey, well, everybody's down, so I think I'm free to go. Did we get all the loot? The loot! The loot! The loot is on fire! We don't need no water. Let the motherfucker burn. Alright, I think we got all the loot. Now, I've left that netrunner alive, and I feel a little sad for that individual. There is a difference between you and them. No, I wanted people to see that I had a great rack, and that I was still cute. And I had good hair and great tits, and I was absolutely using every ounce of still viable sexuality, or sexually Confessions of a Brain Dance Addict. There you go. Take all your shit unapologetically. Okay. More loot over here. And I think one of the reasons that I went off camera initially because my hair fell out. And I really kind of hated it. And it made me feel less sexy. You just being your free and comfortable self. And I'm not gonna deny that when I was on camera, I made sure that I was wearing a bra and the girls were up where they belong, because in general, if I'm not wearing a bra, they are not. They're too heavy to be up where they belong. That happened as soon as they showed up. They dropped down to the lower rib cage. And that's not about muscular support or anything. That's just about they showed up fast and large. Profesh as ever, V. When I was like 15, 16, my dad even asked me if I wanted to get a breast reduction, and I was just like, have you seen me? This is the one thing I have, dude. Fuck off. Sixers will think twice before sliding their gonk asses anywhere near my turf again. And that thing with Lucius? Cherry on the top. Contract closed. Yeah, but I will definitely hold to that theory that the majority of people who crave a teenage girl as a sexual partner are looking for that massive hormonal psychosis that also allows people to be sexually active more frequently, but also to basically have a living doll, someone who doesn't know anything about sex because they're new, right? So that's an important thing, because the less they know, the easier it is for you to just get what you want and tell them this is normal. Ayo? Go to the drop point. Oh, I have to go to a drop point. Oh, thankfully it's right here. Okay. Cool. What did I pick up that I need to drop off anyway? Oh, collect my reward. I'll do that. An Igla? Nice. I gotta believe I have a ton of gear. Yeah. Ooh. Alright, maybe we should sell some shit. Let me go to my crafting real quick. Ooh. Ooh. Grandma like. But because I have talked to my community multiple times, especially when we had the chat show 3 years ago. It was just for a month, but it was something I wanted to do, and I didn't necessarily execute it the way I envisioned it, but hey, it happened, and you know, I did the thing I said I wanted to do. But we've talked about the importance of partnered intimacy and understanding that if you choose to involve another person in sexual intimacy, that you need to appreciate there's going to be 2 erections, hopefully, seeking resolution. You know, and just the awareness that the orgasm gap does exist, and how many vulva havers are capable of intimate self-care that mirrors the penis haver's experience in arousal to climax 3 to 5 minutes. I'm missing your comments because I'm trying to focus on not losing track of my words. Let me read. There is a difference between you and them embracing the perceived sexualization of the body. I was doing it because I felt sexy, which was important to me. I wasn't trying to get you to go, damn, Graham. I mean, if you go back to my old show, I was on camera a lot. You know, and I was not wearing low-necked, you know, V-necked stuff frequently, but occasionally I did. But I've had these 2 my whole life. I mean, let's be real. They've been here my whole life, and I have absolutely used them as a distraction. Because it forces people to underestimate everything above my neck. And that's kind of nice sometimes. Big tits must be dumb. Nope. A lot of them have been misled by the fabrications of adult media. Yes! The patriarchy is selling patriarchal norms because they need that to continue in order for a fallow convenient society to persist. Portrayed as these nymphomaniacs that will do anything at any time. Most teenagers experiencing the initial years of puberty and hormone increases in their bodies are nymphomaniacs. But the awareness that women, when they provide intimate self-care for themselves, i.e. masturbation, that their experience parallels that of penis havers. So it's not a matter of, oh, the organ is a completely different thing and it works differently and it's so difficult to figure it out. And no, it's not. You get sold that because it makes it easier for you to justify doing the things you do to your satisfaction without giving any shits for the other person's satisfaction. But, you know, my growing up was always the clitoris is a myth. Women don't orgasm. Women don't like sex. And those are all perceptions from the patriarchy. That's from the penis haver's side of the. It's like if it were so difficult, lesbians wouldn't exist. When I engage in romantic intimacy with my partner, there is only one erection that matters, and it ain't mine. Because I put in the work. You know, I mean, I would hate to tip that completely in the opposite direction, but you and your partner have your dynamic, and the trick really is, as long as it is satisfying to both of you. Oh, I need a lot more shit. Question is, what do I have in my inventory that I can break down? Backpack, because I'm carrying 217 pounds of shit. Look at this shit. Alright, let's go to new items. We're going to turn off comparison. And we're going to start breaking things down, because I'm going to get 7 out of this? Hell yeah. Probably because it has a mod. This is the type of gun that Wilson gives you. If my fingers ain't pruny by the end, then I ain't satisfied. No, it's not too much. I mean, do it however you want to do it. Or however it satisfies your partner. But the idea that a lot of people, A, don't understand why they're having partnered intimacy, don't understand that partnered intimacy is a choice. If all you want to do is climax, you don't need a partner. Right? I mean, that's the problem I see with a lot of penis havers is, you know, the focus is all on the, I want to have the most satisfying climax, and I'm going to use you to get there. Because you feel good. And I just wish we would live in a culture that had better toys for men. Honestly, I think you guys, and I say men and women, I've said before, I'm Gen X, and I use that when I'm talking about sexual interactions because of our dimorphism when it comes to reproduction and the dominance of heterosexual interaction. I've also never actually experienced homosexual intimacy and cannot with any credibility speak to that experience of multiple climaxes, right? And that's one of the advantages of having all of those tissues. See, in a penis haver, those tissues are outside the body. They extend in front of the body and are very sensitive. And it is possible for a penis haver to climax without ejaculation. It is also possible to ejaculate without a climax. These things exist. That's one of the things I loved about watching. Why is it rearranging everything? I'm not getting rid of any tier 5 stuff right now. Okay. But I've got to stop talking so much because I'm losing focus. But I do love talking about this stuff with the community, and it's one of the reasons we have the community we have. It's also possible, yes, it's possible to climax without any external because the climax happens at the base of the spine. Newsflash, the nerves that control orgasm, and if you want to watch the Mary Roach video, I will give you that link. Oh, do I have it on this computer? I might not have it on this computer. Yes, I do. Here, I want you to watch this. Because you weren't here when we did that whole thing 3 years ago. The orgasm does not happen. Yes. Well, no. It's edification. Extra reading should you want to be more informed than you currently are. Which I bet you are the type of person who likes to be more informed. Okay, did we get everything? No. Oh my gosh, they're so fucking stingy with this stuff. You're serious? This is the only one I can upgrade? Skippy gets 4 more damage and that's it? You get 23 more damage? Oh, that was a big contest. Didn't I tell you that when I gave homework to a lot of my students, I had one student that his homework was to, back when we had video stores and things, was to get a copy of the original Mummy movie and the sequel and to watch both films and then watch them again with the director's commentary. I also had him do a book report on Burke Breathitt's book Penguin Dreams and Stranger Things, which was a book of Bloom County. Was it Bloom County Comics? I've always been one of those, hey, Nancy. Yeah, when I contacted Nancy back and told her, oh, it's just this AI that decided it knows what it's doing. Nancy was like, oh my gosh, no, this is actually even better. I'm not going to try to tell this woman what to do. That's a really bold-ass move. I'm not a journalist. Nancy's a big girl. She can do what she wants. It's kind of the same words that I said right before I let Claire shoot Samson. And then on my next playthrough was like, oh no. Oh no, we have not helped this woman at all. Why don't we save the game here? And now let's go find Jake Estevez's gig. You don't want to do homework? It's a YouTube video. How long even is it? It's not even that long. Watch it with wifey. A bird pecked at my electricity. I opened up the fuse box and all the electricity leaked out. It's all over the floor and now I have to clean it up and... Oh no, wait. Oh, we only have 4 minutes to another ad. Awesome. I might not have it in here. Sorry, I'm looking for an image. And I think... It's not on my hard drive. It's still over there in Cheeseburger Land. Okay. You are silly and you do make me laugh. And I appreciate that. So I was thinking it might be fun to do like comedy essay sort of things like the Emily Latella stuff. All right, I'm going to go find this gig on the map. And, okay, it's a gig here. That's the one. Or that one. Hang on, let me look at the street. It's this one. Because that's the garage. Okay. We got it marked. We're going to go take a break. Hey everybody, thank you so much for hanging out with us today. If you can hear the sound of my voice, you've been watching Grandma Plays a Game, where we talk all things gaming and sex and education and the importance of being a good human, which involves not being hateful and not being deliberately cruel. And if you avoid those two things, you're probably already living your best life. Always be silly and make me laugh. ABC, always be comedic. Yeah, we're going to take a 2.5 minute break. Oh, I need to put the timer back on. Man, I love this music for the break. Now that I know I'm not getting copyright struck, which I don't understand why. Witnessed some real terrible ones over the years. Oh God, yeah. People started to realize how influential TED Talks were, and then it was just like crows to a dumpster. You know, all the crows showed up after this initial banquet of incredible feasting. And then the crows pretty much turned the thing into a dumpster so that they would constantly have a supply of garbage. That's why nothing should last. Why there should be a constant convection of public influence. New methods, new forms, not AI. But the one by Sue Klebold was uncomfortable to watch. I don't know that one. Feel free to give me a quick summary in the Discord or something like that. But we're going to go hit this break now. All right. I'm going to hit this button over here, and I'll see you in 2.5 minutes. Okay? BRB!
Right in the edge of this town in the smoky haze and dimming lights. Flying away, I want to stay with you.
We sail in the city and drown under the neon lights. Running away, I want to stay in your smile because
If I can tell the world, it's my desire things. If that's the price that we have to pay, When you're within my reach, when I can never stay honest, living when we sing our lives every day. Just one last kiss before that bliss, 'cause I would rather plunge and chase the night and let out our legends and face this time with what you did. Yeah, my darling, tear it up and burn it down, then meet me in the afterlife. I look and see you right there in the corner of this empty bar. Across the space, hanging between us two.
you smile a little as you catch my eye across the room. Across the stage, standing in front of you.
If I can tell the world, it's my desire things. If that's the price that we have to pay, When you're within my reach, when I can never stay honest, living when we sing our lives every day. Just one last kiss before that bliss, 'cause I would rather plunge and twist the night and let out our legends and face this time with what you did. Yeah, my darling, tear it up and burn it down, then meet me in the afterlife.
Light up, strike up the match and burn right down, right down. All of the walls of the light, set fire. Becoming the spirits of blaze
Before that bliss, 'cause I would rather plunge and twist the knife and light on us legends and face this time without you, dear. Yeah, my darling, tear it up and burn it down, then meet me in the afterlife. Right in the edge of this town in the smoky haze and dimming lights. Flying away, I want to stay with you.
We sail in the city and drown under the neon lights. Running away, I want to stay in your smile because
If I can tell the world, it's my desire things. If that's the price that we have to pay, When you're within my reach, when I can never stay honest, living when we sing our lives every day. Just one last kiss before that bliss, 'cause I would rather plunge and chase the night and let out our legends and face this time with what you did.
Hi, everybody. Welcome back from the break. Thanks for not minding that I need to do a little extra time on those today. I'm trying to avoid baking alive. We're minutes away from having over 70-degree weather, which means it's going to be over 80 in the RV. And it's never been nice to stream in the summertime, but I did install Age of Empires 2 yesterday. So I'm going to go back and see if I actually really enjoy playing it or not, or if I'm just having nostalgia. I remember trying to get back into Empire Deluxe from Killer Bee Software. Oh my god, what a fabulous game. It was like a combination of chess and Risk, but on the computer with randomly generated maps. It was very advanced for its time. Called Empire Deluxe. Killer Bee Software. There were a lot of people who were really uncomfortable to watch on TED as it continued past its natural life. And I think that's a shame, because there are a lot of people who have great ideas but not so great presentation skills, and then there was a whole lot of people who were the other way around. It's like, I know how to do PowerPoint, and I know how to get people to laugh at dumb jokes, and then tell them a whole bunch of bullshit that's not salient at all and will do nothing. Okay, so dominantly, if I'm trying to fix my posture while I'm sitting down, it really involves rolling my shoulders back and dropping my chin. If I can get those two things... Alright, this is going to be fun because we get to drive. Alright. I love that song so much. Okay. So... let's see if Coyote puts me up close. Oh, did this V pick up Jackie's guns? Oh, maybe not. I need to drive a little bit. This V does did I tell you this V has the Itsumari? And I forgot that it is not actually fun to drive. Is this an actual clothing vendor? Hey, girl. I like your bandana. That's cute. I can't wear any stuff on my head. I look like a derp. Derp! Hegegurk! Look at that slide! Oh, V. You know what was kind of fun was reading a Reddit... pissed me off. A Reddit thread where somebody was talking about, do you think Rogue Amendiaris had beef with Pan Am? Like, why did she partner Pan Am up with Nash? Excuse me one moment. We have an announcement in the chat. Ladies and gentlemen, announcement in the chat from Wolfie Koaku. I am here to make an announcement. I formally declare conflict against the Empire of Granma. We shall meet upon the field of battle, and I shall lay claim to thy bosom. I derailed myself at the end there. Yes, they will derail you. That's That's the whole point. Wait a minute, there's a purple X down there. Do I have loot I've missed? There you go. Sorry, coming back. Where's that loot? What the shit is going on here? Kang Tao. What about this motherfucker? Robot. Oh, I have to put you guys to break. Hang on. One moment. Hey everybody, guess who's back? All right, thank you for your patience, and thanks Wolfie for letting me know about the mic. I don't normally take a phone call. I usually assume if the phone rings, it's spam, but right now I'm doing a lot of stuff with the VA for medical, and I have to be there when they call, because otherwise, I mean, like, even today, they're like, okay, we have an appointment for you on the 8th of July. So, if I don't answer their call and call them back, the next appointment will be on the 20th of July, I'm sure. I mean, it doesn't get better. Okay. I might need to take tomorrow off streaming because I am going to be getting another... We booked a phone call for tomorrow as well. So, it might be prudent for me to just wait until after that to stream. Either that or start the stream earlier, which, Wolfie, I know would work for you. Yeah, it's just dumb blood pressure shit. And I hate it because, I mean, at one level, I'm not having any symptoms that right now I can tell affect my function. You have a medical tomorrow yourself. All right, well, maybe we'll all just chill out. I don't know. I might pop on early because the appointment's not till 11. You know, so if I get stream running at like 8:30 or 9, which I used to do all the time, then we can get 2 good hours in before I have to arrange an appointment for your joints. Well, you should roll your joints yourself. The hell, Wolfie? Giving you hugs, making fun. All right, we got to do this gig though. I don't know what have I done here? I am in trouble. I have made a huge mistake. I have no idea what is going on here.
No longer drag down those of the whole city. There's some progress. I've just created a okay, chaps. In this case, how would you feel?
Robot optics. Use Skippy and kill, kill, kill. These are robots, though. I'm running out of RAM.
Bum bum be dum bum bum be dum bum. Reason for firing.
Shit. We just started a blasting. Oh, I just dropped a grenade in that man's crotch.
Lay it on her!
Surround the target.
What is that?
Surround the target.
Go, go, go!
Move up!
Surround the target.
Grenade out!
Surround the target.
Affirmative!
I'll stick with this. This is my favorite. Who's left? Some little bitch over here. Found ya!
I need covering fire!
According to traditional
I don't know if Skippy can be non-lethal if I'm shooting him in the forehead.
I need cover!
Yeah, you do. Because you about to die. Skippy, why you need reloading so much? Pain in the ass. Shot him in the dick. Sorry, didn't mean to shoot you in the dick. Hi, Zelfinian. Yeah, I'm pretty sure they're dead. I'm just gonna let the computer figure out the loot situation. Is that another person?
I've got this.
No, baby, I've got this. Good talk. That gave me a little bit of a Halo vibe, you know? Jumping around the levels and everything. I used to love playing Halo. I was not good at it. But, you know, you can love something and be shit at it. Just saying. Everybody out there who thinks, oh, I don't play games well enough to stream. Sure you do. I mean, if you're going to be out here, if I'm going to walk over here and be like, hey guys, I'm an expert, you know, and then you have to actually watch me not be an expert, that's one thing. Laughing at the dick shot. Thank you, Zelfinian. See, I'm funny as fuck. Shot through the dick, and you're to blame. Oh, a computer. I'm an expert at fucking up. See, that's why I say I loved Halo. Yeah. God, that's what we should do. Oh my god. Guys. No. It probably costs a whole lot more money than I have. And they really have done a whole bunch of stuff to kind of fuck it up. So, there's a little smiley face on the drone. Aw. Is that the same drones thing? Like I say, if you look at my gameplay and you're like, oh my god, she sucks so bad at this game, it's only because you play better, right? You're obviously better at this game. And, I mean, if you don't have to be shitty to me, you can just feel better about how you play and walk away with that knowledge intact. Oh my god, they're just yoinking drones from everybody. Could hand to a fixer. Whoa! Jackpot! I just saw some Kang Tao bitch down here and was like, oh. They appear to have mutilated these poor folks. But I hate to leave them with all that cash. Somebody's just gonna come rob. You know, like people do. They just come along and loot bodies. It's a lot of good loot. Just... Santa Muerte. Washu is way better at video games. We still enjoy playing with his... Yeah, so like we played with my... one of my best friends with her brother, and he was like expert at Halo. He really was. He was very good and had a whole lot, but it's kind of like Hitman. Map knowledge is key. Map knowledge is key. Map knowledge is fucking key. Oh, wow, I had that? Yeah. But it did show me that I left a gun. We don't want to do that. What is this? This looks like something I should be able to take. Dang it! Alright, is that all the loot? That's all the loot they have marked. Okay. Hey, good talk, everybody. Thank you for coming to my TED Talk. I just need to make sure whether or not I had other shards show up. So anyway, we all went and we were playing. We did a LAN party, basically, and it was so much fun because he brought a projector and we put up a white sheet on the wall. So there was one computer or one game to each screen. So the projector had a screen. I had a like 50-inch console TV kind of a thing from 1,000 years ago that somebody else was trying to get rid of. Is the only reason I had it, because they were moving and they didn't want to try to move it across the country. So I gave them my 30-inch whatever TV and they gave me that. So we had that. There was an LCD, and this is all on the original Xbox. We had a whole bunch of them. And they were all connected to a server, a local server in the house. We were very techie. And then there were 2 TVs upstairs, one in the living room and one in the bedroom. So there was a player at each one of those. And then the 3 players, it might have been 4 players downstairs, because I think we had 2 different TVs / monitors, flat screens on stands on the pool table. And then the big screen TV and then the projector on the wall. and we would go in and do the different maps and do like Juggernaut or Capture the Flag or all of that kind of stuff. And this one guy like knew the game so well, he knew how to get like up in a corner, go get the best weapon on the level, get up in a corner, and then just snipe the fuck out of everybody. And it's like, okay, do you want to play or do you just want to win? Because if you just want to win, you don't need us. We go kind of back to the same thing with the sexuality thing. Like, if you just want to have the best climax ever, you don't need a partner. And if that's the only way you feel like you can do it, you're pretty juvenile in your understanding of your sexuality. Also, pretty fucked up because, you know, 2 partners, 2 erections. Make it happen. So yeah, we kind of had to have a little moment of, would you like to play with the rest of us? Because you have the ability, yeah, halfway across the map with a grenade. Yeah, that's CSGO, man. That game is, once people get their like pixel perfect trajectories, that's fucking nightmare fuel. I love to watch it, but I don't want to be in on that. And that's experience. That's why experience matters. But anyway, yeah, I used to play racquetball with a guy like that. He had this one serve where he could just ace every shot. And, you know, we're at like 15-0. And I'm like, do I even need to be here? You could just do this by yourself. You don't need me to win. I mean, it just gives you another person to feel dominant over. Yay, golf clap. You know? Don't fucking need it, mate. I was gonna go look at shards. Orders. Criminals affiliated with the 6th Street Gang. Investigation into drone interceptions. Wow, I wonder if that only showed up because I did the other one. Kendrick Feller and Octavius Brown. Yo, your boys paid me a little visit down on the block. High out of their goddamn mind. Set some wheels on fire, fucked up Reggie's shop, and sped off. Anyways, putting together a crew to pay a return visit, if you feel me. Then I decided I'd give you one more chance. You give me the chooms who went buck wild down there, and I'll forget it ever happened. Whoa, just a sec. I feel you, eye for an eye, but you're trying to pull out the entire optics. Boys were just having a little fun. Ain't nobody got zeroed. And you're asking for the heads on a plate. Fucking chill, choom. Let's meet. We'll talk. Straighten things out. No point spilling any blood, right? Fine, we'll talk. Yeah, we will. We read that one yesterday. Okay. Alright, we've read all our shards. Now we can save the game. I mean, but Halo with a closed group like that was fun. But that was also, like, circa 2005? I want to say. Oh, I gotta go all the way around here? It's easier to just go over it. Oh, I know where I am. Oh my gosh. Is that... I usually go in from this direction. Okay. Oh, that's crazy. It's like saying your alphabet backwards, and you're like, is that even the same thing? That was so funny. I saw a Reddit post the other day, and it was about this. There's a little girl singing her ABC song, Search and Recover. Here it is, Jake Estevez. This is the one we wanted for today. Do I remember Unreal Tournament? No. Washu was capable. Okay. Unreal Tournament from 2004 is still being kept alive to this day by a rather rabid fan base. It is so cool. What is it? I wasn't really much into. I just started watching Twitch around that time, I think. It's a shooter like Halo where you battle it out. Oh, okay. Okay. So that's kind of maybe the beginning of the BR games. Every talented techie has shit-poor character. Only God knows. Jake Estevez is one such genius among techies and an asshole among shitheads. Oh, I've read this aloud. I bet our last V did this. We probably streamed this. Okay, man, we are just getting up 6th Street's ass. Oh, hello, Mrs. Alvarez. Oh no. This is Judy's grandmother? Is this her mother or her grandmother? Just be yourself, V. Oh. Oh no, I don't ever want to be staring down an abuela. I'm sorry, ma'am. Hey, Knights, how the hell are you? It was 3/4 of one of the maps in Halo. Oh, wow. Halo had some good maps. I mean, we had a lot of multiplayer fun. You know, and it was the map, not map editor one, but he had this special thing where you could pick any map you wanted and decide which weapons were available and what, you know, were there going to be vehicles and all of that stuff. I don't remember. I wasn't really into Halo. I just really loved. Thank you, Zalfinian. Thank you. I try to remember because and that's kind of one of the reasons that I've gone around and just branded everything grandma, because it's not really me. Although I did totally dox myself on the phone not too long ago. I'm going to have to listen back to that and be like, oh shit, do I need to edit? Do you think I need to edit the video, Wolfie, and cut that out? 1999? Oh, all right. Delta Force. I never played any of the Star Wars. I'm not a Star Wars. I mean, for all of my going to the movie theater and watching the original films and being a total nerd at the time, I did not carry on. Oh, yeah, but just my first name, so not terrible, right? Not like the time I showed off my wolf plaque from South Korea that had my actual full name on it. I heard you're from Night City, born and bred, as they say. Yeah, this is my street kid V. Left Night City for a bit, but now I'm back. Never thought I'd see this city as weird as this one, but Atlanta sure gave it a run for its money. Well, Seattle is nice, but I'm sure it will soon turn out. Oh, that's right. Judy's parents are dead. Her grandparents raised her to be just another city with the same old problems. So you are a merc now. What is it exactly that you do? Can't talk about it, top secret. Oh, I don't know which one of these. Mute just in case. I probably have to use third-party software to do that because the Twitch highlighter, I think, just lets you cut things. I might just snip that whole break out of there. But then, yeah, see, the Twitch editor is dumb because it creates a whole separate video, I think. I rarely use it because I just don't. Things like that need to be a whole lot more the UI needs to be more obvious and needs to teach you how to use it. It just seemed very abstruse. You have sound again? Did you not have sound? What happened to you? Splitting the two would be preferable for your own privacy and peace of mind. Yeah. Yeah, I've thought about snipping out. In fact, I used to go back in and snip out the opening when it was really long. When you joined, your sound was gone. Oh, no. No, what happens to me is I will go type on the wrong keyboard and type something that has an M in it. And that will auto-mute the stream. And I'm like, oh, wrong keyboard. And then I come back and I'm like, oh, wait a minute. What do I want to pick? 1, 2, or 3? Okay, you have 1 minute. There is a question mark poll in the chat. Nice. And don't feel obligated to vote, but if you want to, you have about 30 seconds left. Judy's grandmother is questioning me because I'm in a relationship with her granddaughter. I don't even know how many people are in chat. Oh, wow, there's actually 7 viewers. How about that? Thanks, guys. I appreciate you. Coming down into the final seconds, and it looks like I was going between 2 and 3. I really was. That was my sense as well. All right, we'll go with 2. Not everything went according to plan on my last gig, so I'm cleaning up my mess. Oh, nice. Yay, you're honest. I like you. What are your intentions toward my granddaughter? I'm going to take her away. We're going to leave with a nomad clan, and am I trying my best not to mess things up? I think Judy and I kind of like poke each other. And I don't mean that sexually. Probably also sexually. But I don't believe in happily ever afters. And I don't want to cut Grandma out, but I feel like that's probably the most honest response. She just said, I like you, you're honest. I don't know. How do you guys feel about parents and grandparents who are like, what are your intentions? Is that invasive? Like, do you really think that 17-year-old boy is like, I am going to fuck your daughter. That's my intention. And then I'm probably going to lose interest because that was really the whole, like, predatory drive was to capture her, and now that I got her, they're just trying to look out for the kid. Yeah. So I feel like one then would be kind of dismissive. Oh, that's true, Wolfie. In the context of this world, the happily ever after would be a good choice, as it's what you want in a miserable, crushing dystopia of ever down spiraling despair called Night City. I think they're just trying to look out for their grandchild, but they don't always go about it the best way, says Zal. One is dismissive. All right, let's go with 2. Oh, yeah. Win. I will call you Abuela, because I can't say your first name. Ranita. Have I seen that anywhere else? I don't feel like I've seen that on any other things relating to Judy. So is she using Judy as like a whitewash name? Okay, we have an ad coming up in 3 minutes. So, we're going to pop out here and save the game. And take a little break. Yeah, we're about 2.5 hours. Yeah, Judy Alvarez. I don't know, is Ranita a diminutive? It doesn't relate to granddaughter or something, does it? Sounds like a name. It'd be a Ranita. Wolfie says Ranita means frog or froggy. Oh, it's a cute little pet name. Little frog or small frog. Oh, that's so cute. Oh my God. All right. I need to get some water. I'm going to give you guys another break. I'll remember to mute this time. And,
Please save the game.
I just did. 12 o'clock. Exactly. See? Right there. All right. 2.5 minutes. And I will be R-A-B.
Running the edge of this town in the smoky haze and dimming lights. Flying away, I want to stay with you.
We sail in the city and drown under the neon lights. Running away, I want to stay in your smile because
If I can tell the world, it's my desire stays. Is that the price that we have to pay? Have to pay. When you're within my reach, when I can never say what is living when we sing our lives every day. Just one last kiss, but further bliss. 'Cause I would rather plunge and chase the night and let out our legends and face this time with what you did. Yeah, my darling, tear it up and burn it down and meet me in the afterlife. I look and see you right there in the corner of this empty bar. Across the space, hanging between us two.
you smile a little as you catch my eye across the room. Across the stage, standing in front of you.
If I can tell the world, it's my desire stays. trace the knife and light on us legends and face this time without you, dear. Yeah, my darling, tear it up and burn it down, then meet me in the afterlife.
Hey, everybody. Welcome back from the break. Oh, I appreciate y'all hanging out with me today. This is so nice. It's so nice to have a bunch of folks in the pillow and blanket fort. If you can hear the sound of my voice, you are watching Grandma Plays a Game. I'm Grandma. This is my channel where I play games. And today we are playing Cyberpunk 2077, and I am doing a CyberDerp. No, we want to, I want to get a really cool car. And... oh, we're already where I want to be. I love it so much, I want to marry it. Nope.
You can't be here.
I'm not here.
Real mad.
See, not what we wanted at all. You love being here, Elaine. Thank you. I got the best grandkids in the world. See? You know, again, I'm really happy with the decisions I've made regarding the stream. And, you know, if I'd gone and pushed and been like, no, I need to get all the viewers and all the subs and all the everything, I wouldn't have this experience, which is so much more precious to me. You know, there's just enough chat that I can usually keep up with you guys. Unless you get to talking to each other on a subject, in which case I don't feel bad ignoring you. Okay. Oh, shit. That's not what I wanted. Shit, damn, shit, fuck, damn, shit, damn, shitty, fucking, damn. Alright. Get up on the box. Alright, B. Let's do this thing. Oh. That was a bit aggressive. B. Aggressive. B-E. Aggressive. It's a B-E-A-G-G-R-E-S-S-I-D-E. Aggressive. Be aggressive. The BD to 5. Do I have any duplicates? No. 5 to E9. And then 1 C7A. I got you. And bippity boppity boo. That's how you do it. And when you have spent your entire life playing puzzle games, that is how you do it. You just look at the puzzle, absorb everything, and go from there. How am I meant to get in that window? I don't want to go in this way.
Can't never catch a break. He said this baby's untraceable. The whole thing's basically swapped out.
I nearly jumped into that man's face. I need these guys to all be unconscious for me. Because the more of them I leave... Come on, give me the door. Let me close the door. Alright. Who's watching you? Anybody? Just hang out here with your friends. F5 for safety. Really, they won't let me close that door. Alright, I will go read the message. Oh, you guys are being lovely. Thank you. I'm so glad we checked that yesterday, Jen. Monarchy, 2 days in a row.
Please save the game.
I'd never do something like that, babe. Smooch, smooch, smooch. You know what'll happen if I find out you're lying? Oh, I need to shoot this man. Jake isn't even my type, sweetie, I promise you. Who even told you this BS? Don't play with me, girl, or this won't end well. Oh, I love it. We'll just threaten everyone with physical violence because we can. When that's like the only thing you have going for you is that you're bigger than other people. Get fucked. Alright, let's go see if I can crack this. I'm glad we got that emote adjusted yesterday. Alright, so where are my FFs? Okay, I got a 1C FF. Can we get a 7A 555555? Okay. Alright, 1C FF. Alright, we have to do it like this. 7A. 7A. Oh no! I thought if you used the same one, you could keep... That's alright. We can... Look. Error. Error. Everybody needs to go down for a nap. Nap time. Nap time for the gang. Even if they do be bigger than you. Remember the great equalizer, the eyes of the groin of the head. Yeah, I mean... I would never do something like that cavalierly. Alright, so we got one over here. One, man, I love this extra optics. That's why I picked this optic thing. Don't you dare turn around. Alright. Thank you. More stuff over here. There's just such a Fallout vibe. These guys with their camo and cowboy hats. Thank you, sir. That was awesome. Now I can take my time in here because I actually came through a different way than I normally do. And the guy downstairs won't see me because he's out. I usually have to worry about that guy down in the corner. Not today, chums. Not today. Is a reference from The Office. The eyes are the groin of the head. Oh, I thought you were talking about the eyeballs near the nose of the groin. That's kind of how... You know that noses and penises are parallel structures. We want to take a look. Registry hive error. Okay. Jake, man, was supposed to let you know my wheels are rolling good now. Kudos, I've taken a look. You know, cars like no one else. First rate, serious. Roll your shoulders back, my love. Same deal on the soft. Lupe Dolores to Sebastian. When this comes out, Jake is dead. They might even make you kill him. Please, Seb, I promise it's the last time. But Joaquin can't find out about it. Oh my gosh. So it was true. She was cheating on him. Don't do that. Yeah, Dolores. Lupe Dolores. Great, now I can't look at a nose. Good. It's gonna be hell when I see Joe Camel now. Don't know if I want to smoke or suck dick. Is it different? Is smoking not just a substitute activity for sucking dick? Now you're never gonna look at smoking the same way again. You can thank me later. And it's going right back to the red versus blue with the whole, like, no, that's the thing the babies suck on to keep them quiet. Oh. My God, I forget how that whole conversation goes. It's terrible. But they confuse pacifier with pedophile. Okay, is there more loot? Yes. It's not down here. Where is it? In this corner. Really? Oh, you had more loot on you? Give me the rest of it, bitch. Alright, here we go. We gotta drive. I'm gonna quick save before we do this. Those are the best laughs, aren't they? Where you just laugh so hard, you got tears coming down. And we're already out of combat because everybody was taking a happy little nap. Happy nappy. Oh yeah. I might have done this quest like 4 times before now. Hey, Jake. You and Dolores, man, you gotta work that out.
You really saved my ass. I can't thank you enough.
It's the same body model as the twins you
Wouldn't
fight.
stick around too long if I were you. 6th Street are gonna be searching high and low for this beauty.
I'm leaving town today. It's like Uncle Estevez always said. If you gotta choose between your ride and saving someone else's ass, always choose the ride. At least you know that a ride's never gonna betray you. People, on the other hand.
Uh-oh. I did not park well. Alright, leave the garage. Off we go. Off we go. What's going on over here? Eric's motorcycles. Ooh. Well, we're getting close to the 3-hour mark, so I'm not sure how much longer I want to hang out, because it's going to start getting really hot in here. And sadly, I don't mean in a sexy way. Nope. The car has reached its owner. Now the money will reach you. Good deeds are always repaid in kind. Yeah, but all we have to do is wait. Oh, all right. You are hot all the time in a sexy way. Thank you. No. All right. I'm divided between 2 and 3. I think we're gonna go 2. You just got off the holo with her. Do I even want to know? Yay, she loves me. It's always fun to hang out with you, but even better for you to look after yourself. I just, yeah. As much as I want to sit here and stream for the rest of the day, I need to move around because my blood pressure is way too high right now. And I don't know what else to do to get it to drop. I mean, I eat fine. I was even when I was exercising, it was not significantly affecting it. I don't eat processed foods. I don't eat very much in salt. I don't eat pretty much any sugar. I don't do cookies, cakes, and candy and all that shit. Your ride can't betray you. He never drove a Ford Pinto. True facts. Thanks for talking to her, V. I know she can be a lot. You're the best. Takes one to know one. So's your abuela. I'm going to turn that off. Okay. I know there's more Padre gigs. Oh, the fucking bus depot? I really don't want to do that. Can I go steal something? Here, let's just go steal something. I believe I can fly. Now you want me to go back this way? What the fuck, man? Make up your fucking mind, game. Mini-map. It's about time you got going yourself. I'm gonna do F5. Get a little work done today. Yeah, I have a friend who has work for me, and hopefully she'll get me an email today with some passwords so I can get into the stuff on the computer And I need to download Libre. Which is a kind of a Microsoft Office clone. They're just trying to drag me through this area. Wait, I just recently did this job. Is this the getting in the restaurant thing? Oh, we got this. Actually, I have jumpy legs. I can do this even better now. El pinche pollo. Yeah, Wolfie, you go take care of yourself. I'm gonna do this one because this should go pretty easy for me. Because I know this one. And I've never been able to do it like this before. Oh, god damn it, V. I hate you sometimes, V. True facts. Oh. Just jump, bitch. Why can't you get up on that thing? That's not open. Alright. Open it. Wait, this one's open. This is the one I actually want. No, get in the fucking window. What's the point of having jumpy legs if it won't let me in the window? I mean, like, why fucking bother? And you closed the shutter. That's the computer I want. Alright, we're going and doing it the other way because I don't feel like messing with all this. I really thought you could jump in the window if you had jumpy legs. It is not like that. You do get a chance to check out Age of Empires 2 and still enjoy it. Hey, yeah, that would be nice. Oh, they're using a different body model on that guy. I love you too, Wolfie. Yeah, so I might not be here tomorrow, but I should. If I am, it'll probably be early in the day. Anything new? No. Alright. Wiles.
Some things never change. Gonks tick the ballot and think they're actually
Okay, good.
making a choice. Only ever been one choice in this city. Corruption. Same shit, different assholes.
Oh, we couldn't
And
get
every
in that
time
window
they
if we
think
wanted to.
This time will be different. Well, we get what we fucking deserve.
Well. Come on, just give me the fucking money. God damn it. I'm not gonna go put on the center dot. Just give me the fucking euro dollars. Okay. Gig done. Is this a dead end? For me, it is. This is why we don't go full murder hobo on these folks. Am I gonna end up right in the middle of somebody's, gangland war? Hey, what if we don't go that way? Minimap trying to drag me into some shit with the Valentinos. No, cat-like typing detected. I wasn't entirely sure if you were doing like +1 or bump to Wolfie's comment, like you also have Age of Empires. You're tiny Tabby. He's 9, but still looks... See, that's the opposite of my cat. Well, the last cat that I had, Biff. He was a monster. His shoulders to hips were the same as mine. We took him to the vet so much they finally said, "Congratulations, you have a tiny cat." That's what I need here for the RV. I just want to go to the shelter and be like, "What's the tiniest cat you have?" That's the one I want. Okay. So we'll set up for tomorrow, and then it's exactly 3 hours, and then I'm gonna run away for the day. Let's just go home. What do you say? We'll head over to the El Coyote, make sure I picked up Jackie's Chinga Dorado. Because I always forget about them. I think I already did Raymond Chandler Evening, so I don't think we can do that again. We'll never be mad at a cat joining the True facts, Elaine. Incoming call from Carrie.
Hey, Carrie.
You know what I'm looking at? Us cracks concert announcement. This is not fucking happening.
Wait, what? I thought we took care of it.
Truck didn't do shit. They just postponed the gig. Look, meet me outside the club. Little push didn't work. Now we gotta shove.
What now? Bomb?
What now? Gonna plant a bomb in the club?
Not. Gonna talk to him.
Okay, good, because I thought...
Bring your heat.
We're gonna talk to them with bullets. But when his Aunt Rayleigh walks across the keyboard, it's chaos. Look, I have known people who set up... Love this fucking music. Okay, I don't like it when you auto-set gigs and stuff for me. What's up, Pepe? Alright, we got the guns. Good.
How's Mama Wells holding up?
Physically, never better. On her feet from morning to midnight. Coyote's practically Spartan. But,
people get
Anthony, it's hard to say. It's not like she keeps it written on her face for all to see.
No, she struck me as a very private person. Get a little wireless keyboard or even a wired keyboard and just don't plug it in or don't put batteries in it. And just leave it out for the cat. And I just think that's hilarious because my brother had to do that for my nephew. Just get a remote control from a thrift store and... Oh yeah, the screen tear is showing up. It's already getting warm in here. Look, you guys know I did lolcat. I made lolcats for a long time, a couple years. Hung out with some of the funniest people on the planet online. And those are most of the friends that I had on Facebook, but I don't want to go there anymore. There's just like no value added, and the likelihood that I'm going to get upset about something. And not because my friends are mean or being argumentative. It's just because I can't see the stuff they post. Nibbles, there you are. I don't know what you're eating. It looks like beef stew, and I don't think you should eat it. I don't, baby. It doesn't look healthy for kitties. We'll just do the hour. It'll you get the same bonus. All right. I'm not going to talk to Johnny. He doesn't need my conversation. Okay? And then we'll set up for the next... We should get a call from Jake. You might have to wait 24 hours. I don't know how often the game is like literally wait a day. It's probably about time to change my clothes. Oh, I have a lot of stuff I could sell. Oh, there's a Chingada Dorado. I have 2 of those. There's a chef's knife. That's Placide's cleaver. And that's Sasquatch's hammer. I really should put a bunch more stuff in the stash. If I'm not using it, like this. And that. And that. I like having some long distance options, I'm not gonna lie. Let's get rid of that. These 2 are effectively the exact same thing, but the Byakko gives me a leap. A leapity leap leap leap. Alright. Yeah, see? Check it out. Looking good. I don't usually pick up some of those bigger weapons like that. Should we change our wardrobe for today? What are we wearing? I think we're wearing some really warm stuff. Maybe we should change into something cooler. Something like this. Too cool. Too cool. Too cool, V. Too cool. All right. Let's see how that looks. Flowers? I don't like flowers. That's alright. Do I like this better? No. I don't want to wear Maelstrom gear. What the fuck, man? Get out. Get out. Leave. Leave now. Does V even wear shorts? I don't think V wears shorts. These are new. Ew. These are new? Oh, those look nice and loose. Like me. Alright, windbreaker pants. You're on. What goes on the feet? Shoes go on the feet. There are some very noisy birds outside right now. Yeah, they got the red accents just like the pants. That works for me. Do I just want some casual sneakers? I'm feeling casual sneakery. Do we want anything? I want these to be nicer than they are, and I mean, my V would actually legit wear a nice, like, just loose shirt, unbuttoned. Okay, well, we'll skip that for now. Hate him. Mostly hate him. Absolutely not. I remember growing up, aviator glasses were just the rage. All right, and we don't wear stuff on our head, but I'm going to go look at stuff for a second anyway. This cracks me up every time. No, we don't wear hats. Okay, there we go. That's outfit number 6. Exposed midriff and all. And the meta dwarves? I had no idea. Alright, are we going to get a bunch of phone calls right away? No. Good. Okay. Alright. And save game, and that's it. We're calling it a show. Beep boop. A squiddly doo. Bippity bop. Because it's probably already over 70 in here. Yeah, it's almost 72. Time to shut down the cyberpunks. All right. Well, let me come back up here and say thank you to everybody. It is so lovely to play a game and just hang out with some chill folks. Be able to ask questions so I don't have to go look things up on the fly. And, yeah, I think I will do my best if I can stream tomorrow. It'll either be earlier or just a shorter stream. And then we'll go do my doctor's appointment, my telehealth appointment, and take it from there. Just see what comes up. I might just need to do, if I don't get the laundry done today, I might have to do chores tomorrow. But I think I'm just going to go do laundry. And then try that beautiful pork loin. I put pictures in the Discord. But thank you everybody for being here, and I will see you when I see you. Please make sure that you take a moment and do something kind for yourself today, as a reminder that you are deserving of kind things. And give your cats big hugs and squeezes from me. I miss having a cat, and it's just not feasible for me to adopt again. I still grieve every day over losing Biff. So that's a thing. But yeah, give your cats scritches from grandma. And let me set up our closing screen real quick. Here's some lovely music, and I will see you when I see you. I love you. Big hugs. Oh no, I'm so sorry. Do we have pictures of your cats in the Discord? Make sure we have pets and photos and stuff. Hugs, kisses, and scritches. Thank you. All right, love you. Bye.
Legends and